Hey guys, plot recap here today. I'm going to explain the movie. The Call released in the year 2020. All relevant links and information about the film will be in the description down below. Before we know more about it, you can support the channel by liking, subscribing, and activating the notifications. It's free and it really helps us to keep growing. Now let's dive in. The story begins when Seo-yeon arrives at her childhood town and is picked up by a strawberry farmer named Sung-ho. Sung-ho drops her off at her old house, so Seo-yeon searches through it and finds an old cordless phone. She uses it to call the phone she forgot on the train, but when the person who found it picks up, they ask how much she's willing to reward them. When Seo-yeon doesn't respond, they claim they'll call back later and hang up. Later, Seo-yeon tries to track her phone online when the cell phone rings. However, when she picks up, a strange woman asks for Sun-hee, claiming her mother is insane.
여기 우측 뇌를 뒤덮인 게 보이죠?
Seo-yeon tells her she must have the wrong number, so the woman hangs up. Later, Seo-yeon visits her estranged mother at the hospital and finds out she has a brain tumor. When her mother realizes the treatment is too expensive, she tells Seo-yeon to go to the graveyard and ask the manager if she can be buried next to Seo-yeon's father. However, Seo-yeon says she doesn't deserve to be buried next to him and storms out. When Seo-yeon returns to the house, the phone rings again, and the same woman asks for Sun-hee's store and leaves her address. Seo-yeon insists it's the wrong number, and the phone cuts again. But Seo-yeon suddenly notices a package and realizes the address from the caller is the same as the house address. That night, Seo-yeon hears a strange noise and finds that a picture frame has fallen off the wall. However, when she tries to nail it back up, the nail goes through the wall and falls on the other side. Seo-yeon quickly peels back the wall and discovers a secret room inside, so she grabs a flashlight and looks through the old stuff. There, she finds a diary and a picture of a girl. The next day, Seo-yeon asks Sung-ho if he recognizes the girl, so Sung-ho says her name was Young-suk and her mother was a shaman. He then claims he doesn't remember much since they lived there in the 90s, and Seo-yeon notices the date on the picture is November 26, 1999. Then, on the way back, Seo-yeon notices a shop named Sun-hee's store with a woman sitting in front of it. That night, Seo-yeon receives another phone call, and this time, the girl screams on the phone and says her mother is trying to light her on fire. Suddenly, smoke begins to come from the secret room, and Seo-yeon sees signs of an old fire. The next day, the phone rings again, and this time, Seo-yeon tells Young-suk she saw her picture that was taken on November 26, 1999. However, Young-suk says it's only the 18th. Seo-yeon then reads a line from her diary, and when Young-suk checks, she sees it's correct. Young-suk gets scared that someone is watching her and tries to hang up, but before she does, Seo-yeon Googles something that happened on November 19th and tells Young-suk that a plane crash will happen the following day. The next day, Seo-yeon eats dinner with her strict mother, and when her hair gets in her mouth, her mother grabs her and pulls her hair back, while Young-suk notices a news report about the plane crash. Later, Young-suk calls Seo-yeon and asks how she knew about the plane crash, so Seo-yeon explains they're in the same house, but Seo-yeon is a few years in the future. The girls start to bond as Seo-yeon tells Young-suk about smartphones and future technology. Seo-yeon asks about Young-suk's relationship with her mom, so she explains that the woman with her isn't her real mom, as her real mom is dead. Seo-yeon says that her dad is dead too, and explains that he died in a fire accident caused by her mom. She then asks what day is for Young-suk, but Young-suk says she'll call her back because her mom is coming.
내가 한번 찾아볼까?
On November 21st, 1999, a young family with a daughter stops by Young-suk's house, which is up for sale. The family looks around, and when Young-suk hears the young girl's name is Seo-yeon, she instantly calls Seo-yeon and tells her to listen. Seo-yeon realizes it's her family in the past and cries when she hears her dad's voice. Young-suk then suggests that she might be able to save Seo-yeon's dad. After this, Seo-yeon visits her dad's grave and sees that he died on November 27, 1999. When November 27th arrives, Young-suk sneaks out of her house and heads to the address where Seo-yeon's family lived. Seo Yeon's mom had left a pot on fire and stepped out of the house, so Young-suk finds the key and stops the fire from happening. Back in the present, Seo Yeon's surroundings suddenly begin to change till she finds the house in a beautiful condition. When she heads outside, she sees her father is alive and tears up as she hugs him. When she returns to her room, Seo Yeon thanks Young-suk for saving her father. From then on, they continue to bond and communicate through the house. However, when Seo Yeon starts spending more time with her family, she stops picking on Young-suk's calls. One day, Seo Yeon is in her room when Young-suk calls.
뭐 하는 거야?
When she picks up, Young-suk angrily curses her out, but she suddenly begins to scream. Suddenly, Young-suk's mother grabs the phone and tells Seo Yeon never to call again, or she might get hurt. After this, Seo Yeon decides to look up Young-suk and discovers a news article saying her mother killed her during an exorcism to cure mental illness. After, Seo Yeon warns Young-suk that her mother might try to kill her, as she already died in the present. That night, Young-suk's mother tries to stab her in her sleep, but discovers Young-suk out of bed. Young-suk asks why she tried to kill her, so her mother says her fortune showed a lot of death in her future. Young-suk then laughs as she realizes she has nothing to lose. She then attacks her mother and kills her. When she calls Seo Yeon back, she claims she sorted out her misunderstanding with her mother and feels like she's been reborn. Young-suk then starts going out and spending a lot of money. In the present, Sung-ho visits Seo Yeon and her family to drop off strawberries, so they invite him to stay for dinner. At the same time, in 1999, Sung-ho arrives at Young-suk's house to drop off strawberries. When Young-suk goes upstairs to grab some money, Sung-ho looks in the fridge and discovers the remains of Young-suk's mom. As he panics, Young-suk finds him and realizes she has to kill him, so Sung-ho spots the phone and plans to call for help. In the present, Seo Yeon hears the phone ringing, but when she picks it up, all she hears is something getting hit over and over again. When she returns downstairs, she asks her parents where Sung-ho went, but they say they don't know who that is. Seo Yeon immediately runs into town and finds Sung-ho's strawberry farm no longer exists. She then heads to the police station where they check the records and find Sung-ho was killed in 1999 by Young-suk, who also killed her mother. After this, Seo Yeon visits the women at Sun-hee's store to ask about Young-suk, so the woman shows her leg and says if it wasn't for Young-suk's mom, Young-suk would have killed her. Later, Seo Yeon gets a call from Young-suk, so she confronts her about the murders. When Young-suk tries to deny it, Seo Yeon reads an article saying she'll be sentenced to life in prison. Young-suk reminds her that she saved her dad and tells her to find out what evidence the police used to find out.
내가 뭐 좀 물어볼 게 있어서.
But Seo Yeon cuts the phone. Young-suk calls back and cusses her out for being ungrateful, but Seo Yeon cuts the phone again and refuses to pick up. Days go by, and Young-suk is unable to reach Seo Yeon. But one day, her dad comes to visit with young Seo Yeon, so Young-suk invites them inside. There, she sprays Seo Yeon's dad with a fire extinguisher and kills him. In the present, Seo Yeon was taking driving lessons from her dad when he suddenly disappeared along with the car. When Seo Yeon returned home, she found the house had been run down and abandoned with markings on the floor telling her to pick up the phone. The phone rings and Young-suk warns her not to hang up on her again. She informs her that her younger self is still with her and gives her an hour to find out how the police caught her. Seo Yeon does some digging and discovers that a junk collector found the knife Young-suk used to kill her mother and submitted it to the police. However, she also finds the location of an explosion that would happen that same day. When Young-suk calls back, Seo Yeon lies about the location where she'll find the junk collector. Young-suk arrives at the location earlier than needed. When she hears a noise outside, she steps out and finds some caged puppies which she plays with. Moments later, an explosion goes off. In the present, Seo Yeon waits nervously to see if the phone will ring. When it does, she picks up and hears her young self on the phone, followed by Young-suk, who clearly survived. Seo Yeon tries to apologize for trying to kill her, but Young Suk pours hot water on the younger Seo Yan, causing it to burn her in the present. Young Suk then pages Seo Yan's mom to come to the house so she can kill her. Seo Yan agrees to get the correct information, so Young Suk tells her one last thing. When she went to Seo Yan's house to save her dad, she discovered it wasn't her mom who left the stove on, as Seo Yan had been watching a TV show about turning on the gas. Distraught, Seo Yan heads to the police station and breaks in to steal their old records. She discovers when the junk collector found the knife as evidence and returns home to inform Young Suk. Young Suk then rushes to find the junk collector and retrieve the knife. Meanwhile, Seo Yan's young mother goes to the police station to report her daughter and husband missing and says the last place they went was Young Suk's house. The officer who was keeping records in a journal then offered to go with her to check the house. In the present, Seo Yan watches as the journal erases details about Young Suk's capture. Suddenly, the house begins to change again, and this time it appears to have multiple freezers and storage with buddies stuffed in them. Seo Yan quickly runs out of the house, but as she watches the journal, she finds an entry saying her mom and the police officer went to the house and used a cordless phone. Seo Yan realizes she needs to return to the house and find the phone to warn her mother. However, she sees signs that an older Young Suk now lives in the house too. Back in 1999, Seo Yan's mom and the officer arrive at the house and ask Young Suk if they know where Seo Yan and her dad are. Young Suk says she has no idea but allows them to search through the house. When Seo Yan's mom is unable to find anything, she asks if she can use the phone. Meanwhile, in the present, Seo Yan manages to find the phone just as her mom calls. She tells her to get out of the house, warning that Young Suk will kill her, but before she can finish, she gets hit at the back of the head. Seo Yan looks up and sees the older Young Suk. The phone suddenly rings, so the women fight to get it and end up crashing through a glass door. Seo Yan finally gets hold of the phone and runs upstairs, where she locks herself in a room while Young Suk tries to get in. Back in 1999, Seo Yan's mom watched as the police officer got stabbed in the neck, so she ran upstairs at the same time as Seo Yan in the present. When Seo Yan picks up, she tells her mother to spray the fire extinguisher at Young Suk when she opens the door. But when Seo Yan's mom hears her daughter crying, she rushes to grab her. Young Suk comes out to attack her and a fight ensues. In the present, Seo Yan watches as the room gets destroyed because of the fight. Back in 1999, Young Suk overpowers Seo Yan's mom and is about to kill Seo Yan. At the same time in the present, the old Young Suk finally get into the room and is about to kill Seo Yan. However, in 1999, Seo Yan's mother pushes Young Suk over the railings and both women fall downstairs, causing the older Young Suk to disappear in the present. Seo Yan quickly runs out of the house and checks the hospital for her mom, but she's not there. She then runs to the graveyard, finds her father's grave, and begins to cry. However, her mom shows up, wondering where she's been. Seo Yan sees the injuries on her neck from the fight and is glad to have her back. However, it's revealed that earlier that day, old Young Seok had called her past self and warned her that she might get killed when Seo Yan's mother and a cop arrive. Thanks to this tip, the 1999 Young Suk actually survives. In the present, as Seo Yan and her mom walk off, her mom suddenly disappears. Moments later, Seo Yan finds herself back in the house as a captive.